This is the material I will be using, which is 60 inches by 60 inches. The width is 60 inches while the length is 60 inches. I'm done transferring it on the fabric, and this is how it look like. Can you see? So this is the front and the back. I add 2 inches on the side. I add 2 inches, 2 inches and 1 inch below. The rest I add half inch, 1 inch below. I added 1 inch below, 2 inches on the side, and the rest half inch, zip allowance half inch. Okay, this is the strap. I added half inch. I used my paper tape to make it 1. Okay, let me show you. This is it. I used the paper tape to make it 1. This is the front and this is the back. If you wish, you can leave it 2 pieces or you can make it 1. It depends of your preference. I iron paper stay on it. Can you see? And this is the skin net. Can you see? I will place it here from the underbust. Can you see? This is it, and this is the side front. This is the side front. I add the paper stay on it. I iron my paper stay on the main fabric and the lining as well. This is the center front. I iron paper stay on the main fabric and the lining as well. This is the lining. You can see I iron my paper stay on it, and this is the main fabric. I will place the skin net here. Can you see? I ironed the paper stay on the main fabric and the lining as well. Can you see? So this is the skin net. Remember, it's folded here. It's folded here. This is the center back. You can see this is the center back. I iron my paper stay on it. I iron my paper stay on the main fabric and the lining. Can you see? And this is the side back. This is the side back. I iron as well the paper stay on it on the main fabric and the lining. The strap is folded like this. Okay, this is for the gathers. I use my hip measurement times 2. Okay, I use my hip measurement times 2. The length of the dress is 41 inches. The half length is 16 inches. 41 minus 16 inches will give me 25 inches. The length is 25 inches. So this is it. Can you see how it look like? And this is for the back. For the back, I have 2 pieces of the back, while the front is 1 piece. So this is the back, is 2 pieces. Can you see? Because of the zip. So this is it, and this is the front. The front is just 1 piece. So I'm going to stitch straight down and make gathers for the front, and I will repeat the same thing for the back as well. I will stitch straight and gathers. Okay, so quickly let's go to the sewing machine. I'm going to start with the center front. You can see this is the center front. Can you see? So I'm going to stitch the center front with the lining at the same time. I use my pen to hold the fabric down. After this, I will stitch. Okay, after this, I will stitch at the same time with the lining. I will stitch the main fabric and the lining at the same time. So this is it. So I stitch the main fabric and the lining at the same time. The stitching starting from the underbust, the place where I will insert the net, the skin net. I will lose it later. Remember to leave half inch seam allowance. So I'm going to stitch the side front. Can you see? This is the side front. I'm going to stitch main fabric to main fabric. I will stitch main fabric to main fabric. Can you see? After this, I will stitch lining to lining as well. Okay, so this is it. I'm done stitching. I cut out the thread. After this, I use my scissors and notch it down like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. So this is it. Can you see? So after this, I'm going to stitch the lining as well. So lining to lining and main fabric to main fabric. So this is the inside. I'm going to stitch the side front, lining to lining as well. So this is it. This is the side front. I'm going to stitch lining to lining. After this, I will bring my pin to hold the fabric down like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. I'm holding my fabric down with the pins. Then I will stitch. After stitching, I will show you how it look like when I am done stitching. Okay, so I use my pin to hold it down. Hope you can see that. Then I will stitch. I will use 1/2 inch. I'm done stitching, and this is how it will look like. Can you see how beautiful it is? This is the inside, the center front, and the side front. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to stitch the strap. I will fold it like this, then I will stitch. I will use 1/2 inch. I will stitch with 1/2 inch, and I will show you how it will look like. So I'm done stitching. I use my scissors and cut out the excess. I cut out the excess. After this, I will turn it on the right side. Okay, so this is the right side of the front. So I'm going to stitch the net. This is the skin net. I will place it like this. Can you see? I will place it this way like this. But before that, I'm going to mark where I will stop. Okay, I will use the seam ripper and lose it. So I mark the place where I will stop. Can you see? So this is it. I'm done losing it. Then I will place it like this. I insert the skin net in between the lining and the main fabric. After this, I pin it down. I insert the net inside between the main fabric and the lining. Then I use my pin to hold the fabric down. Okay, I use my pin to hold the net down. The net is in between the lining and the main fabric. Can you see what I am doing? After this, I use my pin to hold the fabric down. I'm trying to arrange it well because I'm not going to stitch here now. I will stitch it later, but not now. So this is how it look from the inside. Can you see how it look like? The net is in between the lining, so I'm going to remove the pin here from the outside and place it inside like this. Okay, I pin it inside like this so that I can see clearly when I will be sewing. Okay, it's the same thing, but it's good to place the pin from the inside so that you can see clearly while sewing. Okay, because I'm going to stitch from the inside. Okay, so I use my pin to hold the net down because the net is in between the main fabric and the lining. I pin it down like this. Can you see? After this, I will stitch. I will stitch and stop here. Okay, so I'm not going to stitch on the curve area. Okay, so I'm going to stitch now and show you how it will look like. This is it. I am stitching. Hope you can see that I'm done stitching and cut out the thread, and this is how it look like. So this is it. After this, I'm going to stitch on the other side as well. This is it. Can you see? I'm going to stitch here also. I'm going to stitch on the other side. This is it. The net is in between the main fabric and the lining. Okay, the net is in between the main fabric and the lining. So I'm trying to arrange the net very well. Then I use my pin to hold it down. I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. This is the wrong side. Can you see how it look like? This is the wrong side. I didn't stitch the curve area. Okay, I'm not going to stitch the curve area now. So, and this is the right side. This is the right side, and this is the inside. It's the same thing. So I'm stitching. Hope you can see that. I stitch the other side as well. I'm done and cut out the thread, and this is how it look like. Can you see? I didn't stitch here. I didn't stitch. Can you see? This is the right side. Can you see? This is the right side and this is the wrong side. I'm going to stitch now the net with the lining only. Okay, the net with the lining. I use my pin to hold it down. Hope you can see that. I use the pin to hold the net and the lining down like this. After this, I will stitch the net and the lining. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to stitch. Hope you can see that. I stitch just the net and the lining. I'm done and cut out the thread, and this is how it look like. This is the inside. I use my scissors and trim out the excess. Can you see? This is how it look like, the inside, the wrong side, and this is the right side. I will top stitch. Okay, I'm done top stitching. Now I'm going to stitch the strap as well. So this is the strap. I will place it like this. Can you see? This is it. Right side will face right side. Right side of the strap will face right side of the main fabric and the lining as well. Can you see? This is it, because the strap is on the right side. The strap is on the right side, so I place it in between the lining and the main fabric. Hope you can see that. I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. I use the pin to hold it down like this. After this, I will stitch. I will use 1/2 inch. Okay, I will use 1/2 inch and stitch. After stitching, then I will stitch the armhole as well, because it's the sleeveless. So I'm going to stitch. I stitch, then I'm done. I'm going to stitch the armhole as well. I stitch the armhole. Hope you can see that. Can you see? So I'm done stitching. I cut out the thread. I cut out the thread. After this, I will use my scissors and notch the armhole. You can trim the excess as well. It depends of your preference. So this is it. I'm going to stitch on the other side as well. Okay, I'm going to place it this way like this, then I will turn it on the wrong side. Okay, so right side will face right side. I will repeat the same thing for the back as well. Okay, so I'm going to stitch. I will use 1/2 inch and stitch like this. Can you see? I'm done stitching. Then I'm going to stitch the armhole as well, because it's the sleeveless. Remember, it's the sleeveless. I use my pen to hold the fabric down. Then I will stitch like this. Can you see? I will stitch like this. I will use just 1/2 inch. Then I will stitch. So this is it. I stitching the armhole and remove my pin at the same time. I'm done stitching and cut out the threads, and this is how it look like. Can you see? So I'm going now to stitch the back. This is the back. Can you see? The center back and the side back. I'm going to fold it this way like this. I will stitch main fabric to main fabric and the lining to lining. So this is the main fabric. I will use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. I hold down the fabric with pins like this. Okay, and then I will repeat the same thing for the lining as well. After this, I will stitch. I will use 1/2 inch. I will use 1/2 inch. Then I will repeat the same thing for the lining. After this, I'm going to stitch the strap from the back as well. I will repeat the same thing. Then I will show you the results. I'm done with one side of the back. This is it. I'm done with this side. Okay. So I'm going to stitch the second side of the back as well. I place the strap inside like this. Then I use my pin to hold the fabric down. After this, I'm going to stitch. Okay, so I pin down, then I stitch. I will use 1/2 inch and leave 1/2 inch for the zip allowance. So I stitch the armhole first. I'm done stitching the armhole. I'm going to stitch now the strap and stitch the neckline as well and leave 1/2 inch for zip allowance. I'm done stitching and cut out the thread, and this is how it look like. So this is the back. This is it. This is the front and the back. Hope you can see that. I'm done stitching. Can you see how it look like? This is it. So I'm going now to stitch the side. Okay, so main fabric to main fabric and lining to lining. So right side will face right side, then I will stitch. I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. Main fabric to main fabric and lining to lining. Okay, right side will face right side, then I will stitch. But before that, I use my pin to hold the fabric down. Make sure the seam lines are matching. Make sure the seam lines are matching. Okay, so I pin down with my pins. After that, I will stitch. I will use 2 inches. Remember, on the side is 2 inches. I'm done stitching, and this is how it look like. Can you see? I'm done stitching. Now I'm going to stitch the skirt. I'm done with the gathers. Can you see? I'm done with the gathers, and I add the pocket on my skirt, and this is how it look like. I left 1/2 inch for zip allowance. Can you see? This is the skirt. So this is it. What I'll be doing next, I will mark the midpoint of the skirt and mark the midpoint of the blouse as well. I will use the chalk and mark the midpoint like this. After this, I will stitch them together, okay? So I will use my pin to hold the fabric down. The center of the blouse will match with the center of the skirt, and make sure the seam lines are matching. Make sure the seam lines are matching. After this, I will use my pins to hold the fabric down all around. Okay, so I'm going to stitch the main fabric to main fabric first. For the skirt, I didn't put the lining, it's just the skirt alone. I'm going to stitch the main fabric to main fabric first. Then I will stitch the zip after stitching the zip, so I can stitch now the lining. Okay, so quickly let's go to the sewing machine and stitch. I will stitch with 1/2 inch all around. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to stitch right now. I use 1/2 inch and stitch all around. Hope you can see what I am doing. So this is it. I use 1/2 inch and stitch all around. I'm done stitching and cut out the thread and make sure the seam line are matching. Can you see? So this is the dress. So you can see I didn't stitch the lining. This is the dress. This is the dress. This is the inside. I didn't stitch the lining. Can you see? I will stitch the zip first. After that, I will go ahead and stitch the lining as well. Okay, so this is the invisible zip. Can you see? So I will place it this way like this. Right side of the zip will face right side of the main fabric. Then I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. I use my pin to hold the zip and the main fabric as well. Can you see? I use my pin to hold it down. After this, I will open the zip like this. I open the zip. I pin on the other side as well, the right side of the zip facing the right side of the fabric. Then I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. So after this, I will stitch. Okay, I will stitch the main fabric and the zip like this, like this. After this, I will turn the lining now and stitch all of them together, means the lining, the zip and the main fabric. The zip is in between the lining and the main fabric. After this, I will use my pin to hold the fabric down. Can you see? The zip is in between the lining and the main fabric. So I will repeat the same thing on this side as well. I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this with the zip. After this, I will stitch. I will stitch as well. Okay, this is how it will look like when I'm done stitching. Can you see? This is how the zip will look like. The inside and the outside are neat. Okay, so after this, I will stitch the lining now. When I'm done stitching the zip, I will stitch the lining like this. Okay, I will stitch the lining like this. After that, I will use my overlock and stitch it this way like this. I will make sure all the seam lines are matching. Okay, so I will make sure all the seam lines are matching. Then I will stitch. I will use my pins to hold the fabric down. Then I will stitch, and I will show you the result when I am done stitching. Okay, I am done stitching. Okay, so we are done. I'm done stitching. This is the zip. You can see I hem below. I fold it twice and stitch. I stitch below and I am done with the zip. This is the zip. You can see how neat it is. This is the inside. This is the inside. Can you see how beautiful it is? This is it. Hope you can see what I am doing. The pocket. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful it is? Let me show you on the mannequin so you can see clearly. Thank you for watching. If it's your first time on this channel, kindly give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Still Esther Fashion and Services. Thank you so much. So this is the dress. Can you see how beautiful it is? This is the dress. Okay, thank you. Bye.